Fawzy.
All right, it's Thursday night, and I'm starting. And yeah, okay. Not surprising, no one here at the start of the stream, so I'm gonna make a cocktail. Let's get to it. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Okay, I gotta make it improved with a cocktail. This is my Trello. Here we go. Okay. Wait one moment. Well, let's. What am I fucking doing here? Not in this glass. Get a mixing glass. Ray, is your first in this evening? How are you doing? Just bracing yourself for another night's work? Gotta chill my glass like I'm a goddamn professional. Okay, I want orange liqueur and Amaris. Amari? Okay. Amari. Just decide on the orange liqueur. No, Strictly Sega, hello. How good's my eyesight? Fucking room. Who says I'm old and blind? Right. What is an orange computer set? Oh. Is that it? Yep, that's not it. Blue cure set. Oh, okay, well. What's that? That's Tangelo. Tangelo cello. This one's made of marmalade. I'll do that. Orange liqueur. We got sweet fermented orange liqueur here and chocolate bitters. 4 drops. Okay. Let's do this. Chocolate bitters. Okay, we are ready. What are the ratios here? Okay, we want gigas. Okay, firstly, lots of vermouth. Okay. And just 7.5 mils of all of these. Fucking new foods. I swear to God, that manages to surprise me every Thursday night. I always forget it's going to happen. And my phone dings and it's like, what? Oh, you foods. Tell me I'm getting my foods tomorrow. Okay, what's next? Oh, nearly did the wrong thing. Not that would have been the end of the world. I could have recovered. And Averna. Okay. Und few drops of chocolate bitters. Okay, adds up. Stir the drink. low alcohol. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okie dokie. Let's have a dark mixed red. Alright, time to sit down. And we have to score this. Is it gonna make the final 3? I don't know. Ugh. Musical Aviator and Wrestling Days. How are you doing? Well, it's been a while since you had time to listen to a stream. Nothing extremely wild happened. It was just really windy and a bit rainy all day. And when I went for a walk in the park, there were just lots of little bits of branch, and occasionally big branch had been blown down. But, nothing exceptional. When I was in the office on Tuesday, normally don't hear anything. It's like 14 floors up and, insulated glass. Don't hear anything. And it's just this howling wind. Oh, yes! Happy birthday to Pat. Happy birthday to Pat. Happy birthday to the big guy. Happy birthday to you, Dad. Oh, Ray, you got a funny one that happened this morning? I want to hear about it. This is not going to get top 3. I mean, it's really good. But we're getting very tough with judging the finals, Cocktail of the Year. And I think that one's going to just miss out. Gotta peel a bit of orange. See how we go. That's the shit. That's what I'm talking about. Nice big peel. Fuck yeah. Okay, that is too much pith on that. I have to take the pith. What am I doing? Okay, so you're driving home on the phone to fiance, hit about 25 minutes away, all fine. You started to feel a bit off. The gut's wrong. Yikes. Hit a bump. Oh, no. Oh, car trips when your gut plays up on you are the fucking worst. Honestly. Because you're just fucking trapped. God damn. Don't think I've shit on myself while driving, but I have had to drive up onto the traffic island on Punt Road in peak hour and throw up. So I had food poisoning. And it just came on when I was in really heavy traffic on one of the busiest roads in Melbourne. And this was a long time ago. Like, this, back when I was still wearing like a suit and tie in the office. And so I just reckon all these people had a wild story to tell. That they were driving Punt Road and there was this guy in a suit and tie on his knees throwing up on the traffic island. So he made it home. Fiance says, "How bad is it?" 2 lots of shit fell out my pants. Like, I was lost at laughing. Oh, God. Jesus. Oh, my God, man. That is a hell of a story. All right, I'm going to put a bit of orange peel in here. Just for fun. Pat, you want to join in? I mean, it's your birthday. So you get to join in if you want. Not that this will mean anything to you all, because it'll just look the same to you. But StreamYard, that I use for streaming, just added dark mode and I'm trying it out. And so my screen looks super different to what I'm used to. And I think it's probably going to confuse me all night. I might switch back tomorrow if this does my head in too much. Oh, also, as I learned from Facebook memories, it's the 4-year anniversary of me falling asleep on stream. Or no, 3-year. 3-year anniversary of me falling asleep on a stream. Not on camera. I had the decorum to wander off into the next room and fall asleep and leave the stream going for 90 minutes. Segan knows poop stories. Favorite spewing story. First date in grade 6. Went on a double date. See regarding Henry. Friends made a joke making fun of the movie. Right. You were drinking Fanta. Started coming out your nose. Triggered something. Yeah, a bit trigger your gag reflex. I can see that. Oh my God, that dude. Oh, man. Oof. Are we going to have stories like this or not? And that is good. It's not going to be top 3, though. It's good for Friday. And there's the birthday boy. How you doing, Pat? Having a good birthday?
This is done today.
Nice. So each time I have a drink, Pat, it's to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah.
So if I pass out again, it's your fault for because having too many birthday drinks.
No.
So you spewed up over the girl you're on a date with. She was wearing white. You never knew how easily the seats came out. Good Lord. 10 out of 10 birthday. What a palaver. Yes, technically, if I drink too much, you have poisoned me, Pat, which is maybe one of his preferred methods of the job he doesn't have. We always assumed he shot or stabbed people or blew them up or set their house on fire. Maybe he poisons. Maybe he makes them beef Wellington. Just like, here's some beef Wellington. Mushrooms I picked myself. Enjoy it.
Yeah. That'll work.
Nah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, my sister did it. This made my birthday today.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a box.
Made you a lunchbox, personalized for you. That's nice. Got your own sticker.
Yeah, that's
American Nightmare.
Yeah, that's one of those.
Wrestling?
Yep.
Yeah. How did I know? With Pat, it was going to be wrestling, definitely.
Yeah, soon. I don't know.
I know Pat confidently talking about, no, that won't work if you try and kill someone. I don't know. He's the resident expert.
No, I don't know that.
Yeah. No, American Idiot's named after Trump. I mean,
they're gonna kick ass.
It was oh my God, it was so funny when like Green Day were doing some shows in the last year or so, and they were pointing out when they played American Idiot that Trump had made this sort of bullshit even more prominent. And people go, oh, where did Green Day go? Dude, they released that song 10 years ago. Did you just realize it was about you? And it was just like, and I thought that some of them are so stupid, but I never know if it's real or if it's someone joking about how stupid they are, because you virtually can't exaggerate them. There was a thing someone posted on Twitter, and they were bemoaning. They went, and you have to remember the 90s for this one, or the noughties. That I don't remember. But they were moaning that Chumbawamba went woke. Chumbawamba, who had the one commercial hit, tub thumping, I get knocked down, but I get up again. Prior to that, they had a decade or two as a career as radical leftist agitators. And if that was for real, for someone working out decades later, Chumbawamba were woke, that would be quite embarrassing from them. Yeah, Green Day from San Fran. Yeah, and hello, Celtic, by the way. Fun fact, Billy Joe Armstrong was in Rancid before Green Day. Oh, okay. I did not know he was in Rancid. Okay.
I don't know. That's weird.
I don't know. People in lots of bands, it's all incestuous. It's all a bunch of carry on and they're mixing and
Oh yeah, Rob with me today, my birthday.
Oh, Rob came for your birthday.
No, Rob rang me.
Oh, Rob rang you. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's nice.
You know,
Right.
birthday.
Nice. I hope you told him you're still getting into trouble with me.
Oh, no, Rob said you know, no hair. You know, no bald hair. You know, I know say that, Red.
So just to fill everyone else in, Rob is a guy who used to bring Pat to Melbourne for some of our YouTube meetups back in the day. So
Yeah, now
we hung.
Yeah, now it's my worker.
As you were, yeah, we hung out heaps of times, didn't we? You, me, and Rob.
Yep. Yeah, I know. Find you lots of times.
That's where the nickname Red came from, because one time I had dyed my hair purple, but it had started to fade, and that's when I was spiking my hair, and in the bright sunlight, the faded purple looked red. So ever since then, Pat and Rob call me Red. And they do it, and no one else, unless I tell them, no one else knows why Rob and Pat are calling me Red. They're just like, why are you calling him Red? And it's just because this one time my hair looked well. I dyed my hair red a couple of times too. No, people just stopped coming to the YouTube get-togethers, Celtic. I think you kind of need someone with a big name to get people together, but I've learned people say they want to do it and then you set something up. And I mean, I actually stopped doing this pre-COVID actually, but yeah, it just kind of, it was a thing. It had its day. You remember the hair, the colored spiked hair? Sometimes I'd just dye it like black or really dark brown, but occasionally I get bored and do purple or red or something. Things definitely changed. It's like I'm going to be like an old man now and talk about the good old days on YouTube. Oh, it was different back then, we were young and full of life and hope. And then everything changed and I got old. I mean, I was I was in my 40s when I started on YouTube. So I think the overwhelming majority of people on YouTube thought I was old the entire time. But that's okay. I can live with being old. All right. I am going to make another cocktail from my top 10. Says the guy who's leading me astray. He's been messaging me all day. It's just my birthday. You have to drink 10 drinks tonight, or it's not fair. He's been at me all day to just. No, he's just been saying, if you don't have 10 cocktails tonight, I'm going to come around and pay you a visit. That type of thing. Anyway, this is an easy one. Got to make a chocolate Sazerac. All right, let's do this. All right.
It's my drink. Juice.
All right. No, I'm going to do a whiskey brandy split on this one. There's my cask strength. Brandy. White creme de cacao. All right. I need a little bit of this left. I might make a second chocolate Sazerac. Rye whiskey. Let's get. What have I got here? Maybe I should do an American rye whiskey. Where's the Whistle Pig, which is such a good name? So, a rye whiskey called Whistle Pig.
Oh, that's cool.
And I believe the Whistle Pig is a release valve on a still. What's that? Anyway, so.
Yeah, I didn't saw your cat.
You want to see my cat?
Yeah, I didn't see your cat.
No, my cat never wants to come on streams. She's probably asleep on my bed at the moment, or she does that when I'm not there.
Yeah, my worker's cat. You know, right here, met me, right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. What's that? How much? Right, 15 mils on white creme de cacao.
Oh yeah, my dad said hello you.
Hello to Pat's dad. Hello right back at you, Pat. Ooh, I was supposed to do an absinthe wash on this, I forgot. That's okay.
I know.
I will put a teeny tiny splash of absinthe in here. Peychaud's bitters. Where's my Peychaud's bitters? How many dashes? 2 dashes. Peychaud's bitters. And absinthe. Okay, just got to carefully put a couple of drops. Don't over tip it. Don't over tip it. I didn't over tip it. I'm a professional. I don't know why you all doubted me. I did that very professionally. All right, now another piece of.
Alright, what's Saturday? That's my birthday.
Ooh, that's a birthday treat. Chocky Bickies.
Yeah, it's me.
Nice.
My sister did this me today. My birthday.
Well, that's a pretty good present from your sister, Chocky Bickies.
Yep.
Big fan of that as a present.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Best pickies. It's
Nice
best.
Chocky Bickies.
And my worker to buy the card and play my jams this morning.
Worker got you a card.
Yeah, buy the jams.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, for gaming.
Yeah, mine's Xbox 660. Yeah, no CDs.
Okay. Oh dear. Or you say, you'd make a Sazerac, but you don't have the absinthe wash. Well, it's not an absinthe without a Sazerac wash, but it's still a good drink. It's basically an old fashioned.
Here's my drink.
Got your juice?
Yep. You saw it in my bottle.
Good man, got the juice.
It's this. That juice. It's red.
Apple juice.
No, the other one.
It's red.
It's red. Good. It's the best.
Some berry juice. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Moment of truth. It's a while since I've made one of these. Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good.
Yeah, it's mine.
That's good. Boozy A. Oh my god, that's good. Okay.
That's mine.
So I have to make a note. That's a front runner. Where did I put, oh man, did I leave my phone up there? I'm trying to go back and get it.
Ah, get that old. Haha.
Like I sound like I'm drunk. It's like I left my phone in the bar.
Yeah, I thought I was drunk.
I have to go back and get it.
Haha.
Here I am, back from the bar already. All right, I have to go make a note.
I know. On your YouTube.
Improved vermouth. I got to make a note. It's like an 8.5. But the chocolate Sazerac. Fuck you, stupid fucking phone.
No, my phone's alright.
All right. So the front runners, and I still got to. I'm going to make 3 other ones tomorrow night. But the front runners are the Obituario, the Elixir Tropical, and the chocolate Sazerac.
What's that drink?
Tomorrow night, I got to make the old-fashioned gin painkiller, vanilla espresso old-fashioned, and the homely smoke. So, 3 quite different drinks. Can any of them steal a place in the final 3? These are all really good. No wonder they were my favourites for the year. But
mine's that one. Yeah.
That's just really good.
There's mine.
That's yours, is it? You want a chocolate drink? I don't know. I think Pat's going to get pretty silly if I mix him one of these. I've been out with this guy. He's trouble. He's trouble when you get him. No.
Mine's here. That one.
What?
The juice.
Sorry, Strictly Sega. You found absinthe? How does one find absinthe? How did you not know that you had absinthe? Oh, you're just tasting the absinthe? Yeah. Absinthe tends to have quite high sugar content and usually quite high alcohol content. And the herbal elements and like the dominant flavor tends to be like licorice, anise. That's the wormwood. So yes, there's lots of like dominant things in a good absinthe: the licorice flavor, the sweetness, the herbal thing, and just the booze. Oh, sorry, you made the whole thing. I thought you were just drinking absinthe then. Oh yeah, no. It's sweeter than a normal Sazerac, but it's very good. So speak to VD's mum might be able to come out of rehab if he thinks he can control himself with alcohol. Well, yeah, that's kind of the purpose of rehab. Specialists confident he won't suffer medical issues, but they want him to be able to cope psychologically. Well, hold out good for it. Yeah, no, it's a good drink. Like, it stands a very good chance of being in my topic. Does mine look like wee? If your wee looks like this, you probably have to go to the doctor.
It's red. You're brown. Look at that
it's brown. Yeah. I think this person has blood in their urine. They've got a urinary tract infection, if this is their pee. But it's going to depend on the whiskey, brandy, and in my case, probably the sugar syrup made it really brown. Let's make a cocktail called the Pat. be a real killer, would it?
For me. Yeah, that's cool.
The silent assassin. Yeah, I could do it. Like, what are your favorite flavors, Pat? Do you like fruit? Do you like chocolate? Do you like?
I want blue.
You like, okay, it's got to be blue. Okay.
I want blue. The another one. I saw that your YouTube.
Yeah,
Well,
like blue Hawaii or something.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Pat's got to have a blue tropical drink. That's the Pat.
Yeah, and then which one? That I saw your old YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, that
A fruit tingle, yeah, or blue for the color of the skin on the victims that he's finished with. You know? Oh my god! No, I actually have a perfect idea. Like making something like with blue curacao and white rum, maybe, and then at the end you put a splash of something red in it, so it just sort of goes. little blood stain on it. You like the sound of that? Okay, you put your Sazerac in the Discord. Let me have a look. Don't even have the Discord open. What am I thinking? What is he thinking? Okay, yeah. Well, I would say looking at where are we? I would say looking at your Sazerac. Yeah, you probably had a sugar syrup that was based on white sugar, whereas mine was based on brown sugar. So,
whoa,
it looks tasty.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Look at it a bit beer. Look at it a bit baby.
It does look a bit like a beer, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're having laughs. It's Pat's birthday.
Today.
Leukemia piss yellow. That's a turn of phrase, Rays. Here we go. So I'm still exploring what's going to be my cocktails of the year, because I went through the list of stuff I put on my cocktail channel because I'm so far ahead. I have actual uploads scheduled all the way to December now. Like I have to start thinking about a Christmas video. But I also thought end of year, best cocktails of the year. So I went through the list and put all the ones that I noted that I rated highly, like 9 out of 10, came up with a top 10, and I'm working through them this week to come up with my top 3.
Huh.
Yeah, it's honestly, I think it's a really fun hobby. I only started getting serious about it, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. And yes, happy birthday, Pat. There you go. You got another happy birthday.
Hey.
But, oh, man, this is a good one. Yep. And I love... traditionally, actually, you don't put a Sazerac on ice. I just am doing it tonight. But I actually like, as it dilutes a little, the flavor changes a bit. And I quite like that. What are we doing here? Celtic, talking about VD's mum, said he suffered anxiety. Yeah, detox is terrible, apparently. Suspect he might be on the spectrum. He might be right. Never diagnosed. Yeah, coping strategies for undiagnosed conditions, often alcohol or drugs. Yeah, hopefully he gets proper support. Yeah, well, normally you stir it on ice, and it's just called like old fashioned would almost always be served on ice, but it's just a thing. A Sazerac is traditionally served
not on ice, although some people will serve it on ice. I think it's nice on ice. I think it's nice either way. Look back on your drink menu on New Year's Eve. Compare it to drink making. Yeah, it's amazing how if you start to get into it, what you do changes a lot and relatively quickly. So you're saying to Soph, it's like how Peter Russell Clark made KFC flavored chicken with just 5 herbs. Oh yeah, well, it's been known for ages that KFC 32 secret herbs and spices is a fucking lie. It's just not true. It's like salt and pepper and a couple of other things. That's just marketing hype. But oh man, I haven't made my own fried chicken for a while. Really love doing that. Like marinate the chicken and then do a nice breadcrumb mix, with some herbs and spices in it, coat it and fry it. Like freaking, I always do fillets or even chop it up into little bits and make my own popcorn chicken. Freaking yum. Rays, Colonel Sanders may or may not have made his original fried chicken with 32 secret herbs and spices, but for a very long time, the commercial KFC outlets have just used a handful of spices, just it may be half a dozen, but yeah. So yeah, your point is cocktails was 5 or 6 drinks, make a flavor. Now you're getting better. Oh yeah. It's like once you get past 3 or 4 ingredients in a cocktail, I'm really like, do you really need all those? It sounds like you're getting a bit fiddly. But sometimes. Kelsey, what's my favorite food?
Yeah, I don't mind.
I kind of like Italian, Mexican, Indian. Burgers. I just like burgers. I mean,
I don't mind.
what's your favorite?
Joe Jacks.
The what?
Joe Jacks?
Joe Jacks.
Oh,
You got some there.
this.
Oh, Hungry Jacks. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I do like a good burger, I have to admit.
Yeah, that's my tea today.
Nice. Nice.
My birthday tea.
Nice treat for your birthday. That's good.
Yeah.
I made myself enchiladas. Mojitos are great, EOR. There's a few different ways you can make mojitos. Oh, dude, I fucking love pizza too. Pizza's awesome.
Oh, me too. Me too. I love
Yeah,
pizzas.
big pizza fan.
Yep.
I would halal snack pack is very high on the list. I just kind of like everything. Oh yeah, that's Australia's version of Burger King is Hungry Jack's. Like the lime, but not into the mint. Well, Ed, I completely understand that actually, but there was I haven't done it for a while. Mrs. Angry's mint's coming in, so I might do it. There's a method I saw on YouTube as guys going like, "Oh, it's the best mojito I've ever had." It's from this kiosk in Cuba, and how the guy makes it, because people do it with mint and stuff a lot of different ways. He puts like a handful of mint leaves in tall glass, and then a spoon or two of fine sugar, and then he just stirs it, just the sugar and the mint, for like a minute or so. And so the sugar basically shreds up the mint leaves and releases the oils and starts to get that flavor out. You stir that, and then you add the ice and the rum and the lime juice and the soda. And I've made it that way, and it's really good. You heading off, Kelty? Thanks for dropping in.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people blend mojitos. A lot of people shake them and pour them. This one was made fully in the glass. And I swear to God, stirring for a minute doesn't sound that bad. but when you're stirring quite fiercely for a minute, my hand was really sore afterwards. But very yummy drink. Like I said, I might make one soon because there's some very healthy mint starting to grow in Mrs. Angry's garden.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, no. That stirring was a real pain. And this guy in this kiosk, God knows how many of these mojitos he made a day. So I don't know what his wrists are like, but yeah, it's basically never a good idea. It's not really justified to shake for more than 30 seconds. You notice my default thing that I always say in the videos is shake for 10 to 15 seconds. That's usually all you need. And if you shake more than that, usually all you're doing is diluting the drink. Now, if you really wanted to dilute the drink, then that's a good idea. But for optimum flavor, I don't think you should shake for more than 10 or 15 seconds. Yes. Shake it more than 3 times and you're playing with it. Yeah, that's all.
That's you.
There was a rumor, and I don't know if it was ever validated, but British cops trying to bust gay guys in public toilets in the 80s. And someone says, well, how do you really know if, they're trying to pick up or if it's just a guy taking a piss next to another guy? And the instruction was, if they shake it more than 3 times, arrest them. And
That's that weird. Oh,
I
yeah.
know. Oh, good.
Wait, I saw the news on yesterday.
What was on the news?
The man get a coffee, get a hot drink,
Yeah.
get
On a baby. Yeah.
get a baby.
I saw that. What was that?
I saw that. I don't-
That was terrible. What was that?
It's
It's again. Okay.
I saw that.
Because it's an awful story. This guy apparently, for no reason, just poured hot coffee on a 9-month-old baby in a park, and it was just like, "What? You psycho? What was that?"
My mom and dad
I know.
said, "Dickhead."
There's some issues with that guy. Like, what the hell? Oh God,
Yeah,
EOR. I know. Yeah, the wide stance guy. Okay, that's a fun, slightly obscure reference to a conservative Republican politician from the US. God, it must have been 10 or 15 years ago now. Got busted trying to solicit someone for a bit of sneaky action in the public toilets in an airport. And apparently it was this whole thing. You're sitting on the cubicle, you put your foot, because you have the cubicle walls don't go to the floor, there's a little gap, and you put your foot under that into the next cubicle when there's a guy there, and if he taps your shoe, then he's up for it, type of thing. And when he got arrested, because this guy had voted like anti-gay legislation and whatnot, so he's an absolute hypocrite, and he's trying to claim he wasn't trying to pick up, and he's just going like, no, just when I'm in the toilet, I have a wide stance. It's like, yeah, your foot went all the way into the next cubicle. Weird. But anyway. Oh yeah, Rays, that guy will get got, and inside, yeah, he'll get put in protection, but it won't do any good. No. But yes.
Yeah, that man's a dickhead. You know that.
Yeah, no, that guy, terrible person.
Yeah. That man, that. My girl, my baby, hit
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, no, that
Wait,
guy's
yeah,
no good. That's a no good guy. It just reminds me of Ray just saying someone getting got in Mr. In Between when he is actually in prison for a while on remand awaiting trial, and someone asks him to do a job while he's in there. There's someone in there who has to be taught a lesson, and he does what they call prison napalm. He mixes just boiling water, and he mixes jam into it, and then he throws it in the guy's face. But because there's jam in it and it's thick, it sticks to the skin. It burns like, but then it sticks to the skin, and terrible thing to do. I made the improved vermouth cocktail. I made it straight up. Have you got the list there? It's I was only going to make 2 on the list tonight, make 3 tomorrow. The improved vermouth cocktails: 60 ml sweet vermouth, 7.5 ml orange liqueur, and I have 2 different Amaro. I used Averna and Montenegro, and a few drops of chocolate bitters. Getting into the weird things. Oh God, they mix the nasty stuff to give you staph. Nice. Yeah, okay. You're getting into very niche products there, the Amaro, but that's one to explore. If you get to the stage where you went, man, I want to explore a bit more, get an Amaro. And I think Amaro Montenegro is a good one to start with because it's really mild. But yeah, to make explosives. I always think that's what your name says, EOR Explosives. No, it's EOR Explorers. That's I'm just going to make, because I've got a little bit of white creme de cacao still in that bottle. I'm going to use it up. I'm going to make another chocolate Sazerac. Same with okay. So to make, if you wanted to experiment with the old-fashioned gin painkiller, if you have any sort of coconut liqueur, and any sort of orange liqueur, I'd and you wouldn't have a pineapple liqueur either, at a guess. But I'd be talking about experimenting with say 2 ounces of gin and half an ounce of orange liqueur and half an ounce of coconut liqueur. Getting ready for work. Have a big day. Yeah. I think Pat's had a good holiday.
Yeah, it's a good day.
Yeah. So yeah, improvise. Yeah, okay. You've got coconut syrup and triple sec. I would say do 2 ounces gin, half an ounce of triple sec, half an ounce of the coconut syrup. I'd say 2 shots of the gin. And half a shot of triple sec and half a shot of the coconut syrup. And if you have anything pineapple juice, just a bit of that. I mean, if you had pineapple juice, I'd say maybe an ounce. But you'd be getting close with that. So EOR, Larry Craig. That's him, Larry Craig, Senator Frodo. Yeah. I would agree with you. It's ridiculous that, who you want to have sex with is somehow dishonorable or whatnot. But big things guys up here. Oh yeah. No, put a shot of the Golden Pash in. Yeah. So do 2 shots gin, a shot of Golden Pash, half a shot of the orange liqueur, and half a shot of the coconut syrup. Shake that up and see what it's like. I reckon that'd actually be a pretty good drink. Anyway, I'm going to make another chocolate Sazerac. But I'm going to use different booze. I'm going to use a different whiskey.
Ah, pig.
Because I can. Because no one can stop me. Because I'm a madman.
No, don't you easy.
Put the whistle pig back.
Yeah, that's you.
I'm the whistle pig?
Yep.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Use that back.
No, I'm not going to argue with you.
Hello.
There we go. Oh wait, that's the one I haven't opened. Where's the? Oh, there it is. Too many bottles, man. Too many bottles.
Yeah, get that way.
I got 2 bottles of this Gospel Rye because it was on clearance at a Coles bottle shop. Like
I don't know.
it was like a third off. It was so cheap. And then because I had my flybys, I got an extra $10 discount off that. So it was a good deal, basically. All right, I'm gonna make another chocolate Sazerac. I might have made this one too. I did make that too sweet. Wait a sec. No. That'll do. That'll do. And how much of the chocolate do I still have? Oh yeah, just enough. All right. Throw that bottle out. And we go the Gospel Straight Rye Whiskey. And I am going to go my Cask Strength Brandy again. Give it a bit of kick. Ooh, shite. And this time, where is it? I'm going to do my barrel-aged Peychaud's. All right. Close up the mysterious cup of mystery. And I'll come back and sit down. Another slightly different chocolate Sazerac. Yeah, there you go. Tricky Sega's getting Tim Smith for your birthday party too, Pat.
Oh, Biggie! You're back.
Sorry, you are? What are we saying? Don't take what? All right. We just got to mix this a little bit in the glass.
Man, get it out back.
Just got to get those flavors happening. I like it to get a bit chilly. All right. God damn. Oh my God, that's good. Okay, I think the Gospel Rye makes a better one than the Whistle Pig Rye. Both really good though. Oh. I'm going to get back into my idea of doing doco stuff and maybe do one on the Gospel Rye Distillery. They're local. Oh my God, this is so good. But I definitely got to drink something non-alcoholic after this, despite Pat trying to lead me astray. Sent me like 50 text messages today saying, no, you got to have like 10 cocktails tonight. It's my birthday. He just, all day. I was just getting text messages. Yeah, all day, I swear.
It's my girlfriend.
Okay, that explains some of the text messages I got from you that you thought you were texting your girlfriend. Okay. I thought you were being a bit forward with some of them, but now, okay, if you thought you were texting your girlfriend. Okay, yeah. I do. I actually have some mineral water here to hydrate. After this one, non-alcohol. Oh, you are in video. Jesus, I thought, what does that little comment mean? Yes, Strictly Sega.
Hi, Patty.
Hello.
Hey. Now, am I echoing?
Sorry?
Am I echoing?
No, I'm not hearing an echo.
Good, because I'm using speakers instead of headphones today. So.
Well, your setup's working.
Yeah,
I'm not getting any echo.
Phone. I'm using the camera on the computer.
On the computer. Oh my God.
Yeah, I saw that.
Sorry. Okay.
it's going to be really hard for this chocolate Sazerac to not be in the top 3. It's so
No,
good.
it's so
It
good.
is really yummy.
Yeah, Sophie.
Yeah,
really
see,
likes
Soph's
it.
on board. It's really yummy.
Daddy.
Let's go.
But oh look, honestly, it's gonna be close.
Hope you enjoy your day off from killing people. I mean, in Minecraft.
Yeah, exactly.
I played that today. Yeah,
Okay.
I lost that much.
What were you playing that you lost?
The Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah. That might win.
I'm just-
Fortnite since season 4.
Could you just imagine Pat's trash talk in Fortnite? Just going like, mate, I'm the most feared serial killer in Melbourne. I'm going to come and get you. Beat me in this game and I'll come and get you in real life. Nah.
Don't worry, man.
Scaring all the little kids. Okay, so the challenge is tomorrow night, and I remember these all being really good. The old-fashioned gin painkiller, vanilla espresso old-fashioned, and a homely smoke, which is brandy, amaretto, peated whiskey, and just a bar spoon of sweetener. It's going to be so close what the top 3 are. Man. Oh, how will they beat the chocolate Sazerac, though? I love the chocolate Sazerac.
Yeah, that vanilla macchiato has. Oh no! Wait, you're right. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I decided. I called it vanilla macchiato because it sounded cool, but a macchiato has cream on top, so I think it's actually more accurate to call it a vanilla espresso old-fashioned. So I'm going to change the name from vanilla macchiato to vanilla espresso.
The espresso wouldn't go very well with golden patch, though, would it? Now.
Probably not.
No.
I know what I'm using. Like I just said,
what's in my head right now, and they are not connecting.
I just said coffee liqueur, but I'm going to use the Archie Rose Blasphemy, which is a coffee whiskey blend, which is really nice. Are you a
I
coffee?
make my own golden patch drink. I think from what we've talked about before.
Yeah. You'd just be like, God, rum and golden patch is probably really good.
Rum,
actually,
golden patch, triple sec.
rum. Do you have rum?
Yeah, white rum and brown rum.
Yeah, whichever you feel like, but I reckon rum, golden passion,
I reckon
triple
white
sec would
rum
be
would be
really
better.
good.
Yeah. Hang on, I gotta get ice.
Oh my god, that's so good. Okay, sorry. I just remember now when I made the chocolate Sazerac first, I was obsessed with it, and I just kept making it for about a week. It was so yummy. Oh my god. Okay, I have trouble imagining it.
When
Not...
you use your shaker, you can really smell the last drink you made on it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So, but are you a caffeine person? I don't drink coffee, and even the popular coffee liqueur. I don't even like coffee flavored chocolate. Like you get, the chocolate with the coffee liqueur. I don't like that. But I do, like I said, I do have this thing from Archie Rose that's a coffee whiskey blend, which I'm okay with in cocktails.
Yeah, I saw my friend on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Me and we're gonna go buy a coffee. And
Yeah.
And my friend works there.
Yeah.
And the big news, my
Yeah.
friend's gonna have a baby soon.
Your friend's going to have a baby.
Congratulations.
Nice. Went to get coffee and found out baby news. Nice.
Yeah, I don't know.
You didn't know?
I'm surprised. I'm I don't know.
Big surprise. Oh, that's a nice thing to find out.
Yeah, I know that, but
Yeah,
that,
rum does make a pina colada.
go in the car, work car.
Yeah.
My worker said, "Oh, but you know, butter, you know, baby." I don't, huh? I don't what?
Big surprise.
I don't know. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I have heavy butter.
Oh,
cool.
nice. That is
Yeah,
pretty
you know,
cool.
my friend. Yeah. I'm gonna see butter tomorrow. Well,
You're gonna see him tomorrow. Oh, that's
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
cool.
gonna
Man.
yeah, I'm gonna see my friend tomorrow. We buy the
Okay.
coffee tomorrow.
Well, that's pretty cool news, though. But,
Yeah,
that
I'm
is nice to find out. Very cool. Oof. Oh man. Okay, I got to resist making another chocolate Sazerac. That was just really good.
Not again.
No, not again. Water. No, time for water. Hang on.
Not that water. Mama, this
Water.
is not that water.
Should I do sugar syrup or no sugar syrup?
Sorry, what was that?
Should I do sugar syrup or no sugar syrup?
I thought you were going to. You said you had coconut syrup.
I do. I've got coconut already in there.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't add any more sugar syrup. It'd probably be
No
too
more
sweet.
Sugar syrup. Okay. Because Sophie's got a big sweet tooth when it comes to cocktails.
Well, look, don't let me dictate. Put a little bit of sugar syrup
I
in.
can blame you then, you know.
But you know,
Yeah, this is my birthday.
I know. Birthday box. I like it. Well, there we go. Shaky shake noises in the background. I like. Gotta love the shaky shake.
That's you.
I guess I don't know if you put the sugar syrup in, but if you didn't, the thing is you can taste it, and if you think it needs a bit more, then you can put the sugar syrup in and shake it up again. But
True that. True. They look bloody awesome.
yeah, I reckon it's a good collection of ingredients. Sounds like it's going to work to me.
Look like milkshakes.
Yep.
I'm
Gotta
gonna
bring all the
make.
boys to the yard.
Look at the camera, Angry.
Oh yeah, look at that. They look like little milkshakes. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me know what you think, Bubba. Ooh.
Looks pretty good.
I'm waiting for her to try first.
Okay.
She's almost sculling it right now. She's loving it so much.
Oh, is that good? Nice.
That is. She's got the brightest look on her face right now.
Oh, nice. Winner of a drink. I like it.
Can't see, it's too dark over.
In the dark. That's okay. So EOR, you getting up early for work? Well, you know.
Yeah, happy girl.
Okay, well that's a winner. Nice.
Yeah, my sister
fuck.
did this to
That
me.
is awesome.
Yeah, my sister did this to me.
I know, it's pretty cool, mate. That's what I like. Now every time you have your lunch in it, you can think of your sister
Juice
giving it to you.
boxes.
Sorry, what was that?
And you could fit a hand in there too.
What? That one hand? What? This hand? No.
Well, no, I think he's talking about. I think he's talking about you send someone a message like, you know, what happened to Big Tony?
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know, but here's his hand in a box. You know, maybe you don't want to cross the boss next time. You know, just saying.
That don't work.
No, you're not going to do that. Your sister will get
No.
upset if you put severed hands in there. Okay.
No.
Okay, we don't want to upset your sister.
That's sick. Do that.
All right, we won't do
So
that
I watched
then.
Vanilla Sky today. Have you guys seen that one? Vanilla Sky with Tom Cruise?
I have, yes. It's a remake of a Spanish film.
Yes,
Oh!
it is. Yes.
You saw Wolf.
Your Wolf, the what? The one you watched this week?
That's Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yes, yes.
No, I think you're the only one who watched 200% Wolf.
Yeah. You saw that?
Oh,
Yeah,
so
it's
good.
no, I haven't. Well, I don't go to the movies. You're the movie
Oh.
writer.
Yeah,
You go to
man.
the movies every
Yeah.
week.
No, I've never even heard of it. It looks like a furry. movie.
Oh! Yeah,
That was the
wicked.
first one he watched that I hadn't heard of because I literally hadn't
Yeah,
heard of it.
good. Oh, the
It's
best.
good though. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it is actually a sequel. You know, it's Jack Nicholson does a voice in it, and it's very edgy.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer's in it too. It's it's animated. They can be young again in animation. Pretty edgy for a kids movie, but that's
So another one I watched was called Unthinkable with Samuel L. Jackson.
I don't know that one.
Oh,
Me too, I know that.
So there's a guy who's got 3 nuclear bombs set up all around the country, and he voluntarily hands himself over by standing in this mall for 20 minutes waiting to get arrested.
Okay.
And then Samuel L. Jackson is brought in because he's an expert torturer.
Oh, okay.
And I don't want to ruin the movie for you, but I won't say any more than that. But holy moly, that film was intense.
Okay. But Vanilla Sky, what did you think of Vanilla Sky?
The ending I'm confused on, okay? I don't want to ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen it, though,
It's well, God, that's almost 20 years
Is
old.
that him waking up in the real world, or is that him waking up in another dream?
So long since I've seen it, I couldn't even answer that for you. But
So he jumps off the building.
yeah.
I never
Doesn't-
saw that.
It-
I never saw that.
Again, so long since I've seen it, I can't even really remember.
It's a really
So, I've no
trippy
idea.
film, Pat. It has all these layers going on to it.
It does.
Where you're not sure if he's in a dream or if he's awake, and why he's in a dream and stuff like that. And like it's got Cameron
Yeah.
Diaz and who else was in it? Kurt Russell.
Noah Taylor, the
directed by
Aussie Noah
Cameron
Taylor.
Crowe. It's a really incredible film. Yeah.
I know.
Here we are asking philosophical questions. Are we all dead?
Do
I know I'm
you?
not dead.
Are we
But
all
if-
dead? Yeah.
But
I mean,
if
are we
we're all
dead?
in the same afterlife, how would we know? It's like the various cultures around the world that believe dreaming is as real a state as waking. And you essentially can't disprove it because you can't prove a negative, essentially. You can only prove a positive. But I do like that it exists in different cultures in completely different parts of the world. The belief that dreaming is as real as waking. And if you could only understand what happened in the dreaming, you'd know what to do in your waking world too. But it requires shaman, as in someone who's eaten a bunch of mushrooms, to interpret the dream
Or if
world.
you knew you were dreaming, how would you control that dream? Or would you let it control you? Because you can't be
Exactly.
inside the dream, embracing it when you know that you're in control.
Yeah. Well, it's classic in
So
Lewis
it's
Carroll.
a whole layered,
Yeah.
it's like
Weird.
Matrix.
But-
the Matrix has so many layers to it.
Yeah.
It's like that. Yeah.
But in Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland, I don't even know if they use this line in the Disney animation that a lot of people are familiar with, but in the Lewis Carroll book, there's the Red King. The Disney thing focuses on the Red Queen that Alice is as in conflict with, but the Red King,
Who said? Yeah.
the Red King is asleep and dreaming, and the people in that Wonderland, they believe they are the product of the Red King's dream, and they're terrified he'll wake up because they think if he wakes up, they'll all cease to exist.
Yeah, that's what Kurt Russell's role was in it.
Yeah. And that's why I thought of that, because that's the sort of thing Vanilla Sky was playing with. Yeah.
Oh, it's trippy. Loved it.
Yeah.
4 stars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Four
And
out of
yeah,
5.
it's one I'd be interested in rewatching because I didn't see it in the cinema. I think I saw it like on home video after it came out. It's one I'd like to rewatch to see what I thought of it again, because it's kind of like
I got a whole bunch of Blu-rays that I borrowed from a friend, and I just ripped them on the computer and then gave them back to him.
Okay.
And it was just sitting on my computer for months. And a friend of mine who got onto my Plex said, "Oh, I haven't seen this Vanilla Sky yet movie. Have you seen it?" I'm like, "No, what?
No.
Let's watch it." Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, because Tom Cruise is like he would do one commercial film and then one really arty one. And Vanilla Sky is one of the arty ones. Like, Mission Impossible, huge blockbuster.
Yeah,
The Firm,
Yeah,
huge
know that.
blockbuster. But then he'd do all these arty ones as well. And I think probably the biggest risk he ever took, and I think it worked, is when he played the bad guy in that film with Jamie Foxx.
Collateral.
Collateral.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, because he plays a bad guy, and he never plays a bad guy usually. Yeah.
I think that was his biggest risk, and I think it paid off. That was a good movie. To get like a character actor like Jamie Foxx, because Jamie Foxx wasn't a big star at that point. He was known, but he became a star.
This is post Ray, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Collateral came out after Ray. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did get the Academy Award for Ray. That's true. But again, that's character acting rather than star acting.
Yeah, but it made him very well known.
It put his name, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, okay.
Joaquin Phoenix became really well known after. Well, I knew about Jamie Foxx ever since like the late 90s. He was in a movie called. Now what's the movie called? I'm having that mind blank.
Okay.
The the White Hype, the Great White Hype. That's what it is.
Okay.
Where it's about boxers.
Oh my God!
A white boxer to attract attention to boxing.
Oh, that movie's dodgy AF.
Oh,
yeah, but Jamie Foxx's character in that was the funniest thing that I had seen that year.
But
when he called it his car the Broham, I completely lost my crap, dude.
Yeah. No, Damon Wayans was in that one.
I'm Samuel L. Jackson, funny enough, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I'm on Jamie Foxx's IMDb. So if we go right back, let's go right back. Where was he? Oh, okay. He had a few minor roles. He did some TV stuff. He did a lot of TV, actually. Oh, yeah. Great White Hype, 1996. Then
That's the first one I saw of him. And then we got Django Unchained. That was a big one.
Oh, yeah, but that was recent.
2006.
Booty Call in 97. I think, God, did fucking Louis C.K. write that one? I'm not sure.
Which one?
Booty Call.
Oh, Booty Call. I know he did Booty Tang. Louis C.K.
Oh, that's probably what I'm mixing up. He wrote Pootie Tang, which is like a black film, but a white guy wrote it. Okay. Any Given Sunday, he's still a supporting character in that. Then he had a sketch comedy show, The Jamie Foxx Show, which ran for 100 episodes. And then we're tracking through no big hits in movie. No big hits. Then Collateral is 2000. Ray and Collateral both came out in 2004. So the role in Collateral wasn't affected.
I thought
by
Ray
the
was
role.
2003. Oh, okay.
It's what IMDb says. 2004.
Yeah, 2012 with Django Unchained. Oh, way off.
Yeah. But then there's a bunch of he's not a big. Dreamgirls, he's not that big in. Kingdom. There's a whole bunch of stuff where he's not huge. He's the lead in Law Abiding Citizen, but that wasn't a big film anyway. He's in a bunch of stuff where it's not big until we get to Django Unchained in 2012. And then White House Down in 2013.
Just Mercy, like a couple of years ago. Due date.
Then he's in Spider-Man in 2014.
Hey, saw that.
Baby Driver in 2017,
Yeah, that's
but he's
a good
a
one.
supporting role
Baby
again.
Driver was recent. Yeah, that's 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even then, he was only a small.
Yeah,
role,
he's a
you know.
supporting role in that. And then he's back in Spider-Man again in 2021.
I didn't know he was in Ali. That's right, he was too. Yeah.
Yeah. He's in
White House
actually the Netflix movie, they cloned Tyrone. That's funny. That's worth watching.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of Netflix, what's your favorite Netflix movie? Seeing we're talking about Happy Birthday Netflix.
Oh God. Honestly, probably Knives
I
Out.
don't mind.
What's yours, Patty?
Ray Day.
What's it called? Sorry.
Ray Day.
I'm not sure what that one was, but I reckon mine's probably Knives Out. Yeah, what are you thinking? We're gonna get nuked. No, I don't know, dude. It's the whole thing. But what's your favorite Netflix movie, Strictly Sega?
This one.
I don't know. That's a tough
That
one. I
one.
think it's up there.
That's Wednesday, isn't it?
Oh,
Yep.
Wednesday. Wednesday.
Yep.
Well, that's a
TV
series.
show?
Yeah, there you go. A lot of
That's
people
not a
like
movie,
Wednesday.
though. I'm talking about just.
Oh,
the
that's
movie
cool.
itself.
That's
My
a good
two
series.
favorites would be Six Underground. I really enjoyed Ryan Reynolds. I love Ryan Reynolds movies.
So do I.
And Bright with Will Smith.
Oh yeah.
It's sort of like what's that old movie? Alien Nation.
Yeah, they clearly wanted to do a franchise with Bright, and it never really panned out.
But it was a good movie. I really enjoyed the film itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to stick with Knives Out as my favorite Netflix movie.
Mine Ray
Knives
Day.
Out was really good. Yeah, Knives Out 2 wasn't as good though. I got to say,
Still
Well,
good, but
still
yeah.
good, but not as good. I was a bit disappointed with Knives Out too.
It was just funny because my favorite bit about Knives Out 2, Glass Onion, is the non-stop shitting on Tech Bros. It was just so funny. As someone who's...
Irishman, I forgot about the Irishman. That was good.
Okay, two detractions from The Irishman.
It's too long.
There's that. But Robert De Niro having green eyes took me out of it every time because it's like some people talked about the de-aging and aging. I actually thought they did that really well.
I'm fine with that.
I thought that was done really well, but Robert De Niro having green eyes just took me out of it every time. But there was a hilarious one where he beats up the guy in the shop who'd disrespected his kid or whatever, and then the long shot of old man De Niro trying to kick. They should have just had a stunt man do it. Because it was clearly De Niro doing it, and it's old man De Niro trying to kick someone. I'm going, yeah, dude, that wouldn't hurt. What you're doing there would not hurt. I actually giggled. The shot where he's kicking the guy, I actually giggled.
I feel like Pacino has got a little bit of dementia. I don't think it's exactly dementia or anything, but you think he's just a little bit, you know.
Well, he's old. You get old.
I'm what I'm trying to say. You know, I'm not trying to have throw shade on him.
Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be
at the same
dementia,
time,
but you get a bit
really
funny.
stood out when he was playing the Hoffa character.
Yeah.
And that kind of threw me off a bit on that film.
Yeah. Like all good Italians, De Niro has brown eyes.
Yeah.
And the green eyes was just so jarring. Every time I saw his green eyes, I was just like, De Niro doesn't have green eyes. You can de-age and age De Niro, and I'm like, that's fine. You did that well. But the green eyes, I was just like, oh, no.
Oh, Don't Look Up is a Netflix movie. I didn't know that.
Yes, that was okay. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that had some funny moments in it.
Yeah.
Not as good as The Big Short. I've always liked The Big Short a lot better.
Big Short is a very good film.
I felt like
To
this
actually,
was like the cheap, easy, version of The Big Short.
yeah, to actually make an entertaining film about finance is pretty incredible.
Yeah. Oh, but you put what's the name in a bubble bath.
That
Margot
again,
Robbie.
just the fact that they would throw in really non-naturalistic things, like, okay, we have to explain something to you and it's really boring, so we'll have
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie in a hot tub in a bikini to explain this to
Bubble
you,
bath, yeah.
just so you'll pay attention. That was so
I
funny.
know, hard.
Very good director. He's really good.
Yeah.
That guy. He did a whole bunch of other movies. That Adam McKay. He did all the
He did
Farrell,
what?
the Will Ferrell movies like
Yeah,
Step Brothers.
yeah. Did
Anchorman.
he do Vice?
Yes, he did Vice. Good call. Yes.
I love that. It's a film about Dick Cheney and basically how evil he was. And there's this bit halfway through before Dick Cheney actually joins George Bush on the ticket. And it's like an alternate thing where he doesn't do it. And he goes, and Dick Cheney and his wife retired to a horse farm where they raised horses and lived happily ever after. And the credits start to roll. And it's like, no, that didn't happen. A terrible thing happened. He became vice president and controlled the Bush administration.
It's funny.
That was
Adam
funny.
McKay and Jay Roach, who were both started off doing like full-blown comedy movies, and then when Jay Roach did Austin Powers and Meet the
Yes.
Parents and stuff like
Yes.
that, and then went on and did Bombshell. The Fix It Fox, and he did a bunch of other ones. There's a movie he did about that chick who could see Alaska from Russia from Alaska.
Sarah Palin.
Palin, God, your memory's good.
Although that was a
it's
joke
just funny
from
what these
Saturday.
comedian
That,
directors-
that was a joke from Saturday Night Live with Tina Fey playing.
Oh, really?
um,
Was it? I thought she said
Palin
it. Okay.
never said it. It was just that Tina Fey was such a funny Sarah Palin. It got into people's heads
Yeah,
that
you can
Sarah
believe it
Palin
saying
actually
that,
said she could see Russia from Alaska. That's just brilliant. Oh, okay. EORW was a movie. You didn't like it? Maybe it's because I like Josh Brolin. I
Yeah,
like
Brolin, really, yeah.
But again, whenever there's a disagreement about a TV show or a movie or music, I just go, you know what? Our experience of art and entertainment is completely subjective. And if you like something that other people don't, that's fine. If you don't like something that other people like, that's fine. It only matters if you're a dick about it.
It only matters if you turn around and say to someone, "Oh no, that's wrong. You can't like that."
Yeah, you can say, I disagree. You can say, I think that movie sucks, that director sucks, that actor sucks. But to tell someone you're wrong, you can't like that is
That
kind
can't
of
be your
weird.
favorite.
Oh,
Kinda
you saw
weird.
the news yesterday?
What was on the news, Pat?
The dickhead.
Yeah, with the
coffee.
coffee on the baby. We're still on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was awful. We want something bad to happen to, and there must be a really quite severe mental health thing with that guy. Is all I can think. But he's still gonna pay a terrible price for doing that. It's like,
Oh, I didn't think.
oh no,
Yeah.
drinking
Make it
problem.
better.
I tipped my water up too fast and half of it
I did
missed
that
my mouth.
last night at the restaurant, and I was wearing this brown European shirt, and you can see the water stains, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh no, I've got a drinking problem in public.
As we're old enough to remember the old movie Airplane, where he's going, "I've got a drinking problem." He just like throws the drink in his mouth. The drinking problem is he can't find his mouth.
Yeah, the
But,
drinking problem isn't that he's not drinking too much. He just can't get the water into his
yeah,
mouth.
he's just bad at drinking.
Yeah, that's weird.
We all do that sometimes, though. You tip the glass up too much, or tip it up too soon before it gets to your mouth.
Yeah, or tip it before it gets to your mouth. Yeah, yeah.
And when you're with people, try to play that off. When you get to and you tip the glass up too soon, and you just tip it down here and just go.
And in the meantime, you've got all these splodges on your chest.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I've done that lots of times.
Yeah, the answer is only ever wear dark clothes.
Well, mine's black.
Mine's
Mine's black.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
works.
so you'd be fine, Pat. You could spill a drink down your front and no one would know.
So are
Yeah.
you doing anything on the weekend for your birthday, Pat?
Well, the party, the YouTube party tomorrow, and that. So,
YouTube party tomorrow, yeah.
Oh yeah, Friday night, party night. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Fuck.
Let's have me
Saturday.
drinking more than once a week now because of that night. Yeah.
Why, you get all drunk?
Well, I don't like to drink more than one day a week. If I can.
I
Well, that's very strong-willed of you.
You know, kind of influential a bit. You know, because
know,
you do a new drink, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if I can make that. You know.
I got a
and I'm working on YouTube this Saturday.
you're gonna watch stuff on YouTube on Saturday.
Yeah. Work. Get my
Oh, yeah.
one of my friends.
Are you going to go see The Crow in the cinema?
Ooh,
Yes.
It looks right up your alley.
No,
Kind of your kind of movie, you know.
Yeah, I know. Look at that this Tuesday. I'm a worker.
Nice.
all right. This will be a challenge. Is this going to be a 10 out
No,
of
I
10?
don't think that's going to get 10 out of 10.
I don't know.
You know, yeah.
Look, see.
Have you seen the original?
Yep.
So that's what you got to grade it as. Compare it against the Brandon Lee version, okay?
Yeah, that one's 10 out of 10. That's the
Yep,
best.
yep, I agree
That's
on
best.
that.
That's
That
best.
was an absolute classic, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that on 18. I saw that.
Well,
Okay.
at the
Little
cinema?
boy. Yeah, a little boy.
When you were a
Like-
little boy.
I didn't
Yep.
watch that until much later on, until it came out on DVD, you know?
Yeah, I don't even remember if I saw The Crow in the cinema or on disc. But I did see
I
it.
saw that. It's wicked.
Right,
Where's your
essentially,
old return of VHS?
I
No,
got in my Facebook memories today. It's the 3-year. I did mention this earlier. I think it's the 3-year
just fell
anniversary of me falling asleep on a stream, just getting absolutely hammered,
Yeah, I saw that.
and then
I
just
saw
wandering off. Yeah,
And of
3
course,
years ago.
on Pat's birthday.
But on the plus
No, I
side,
saw
I haven't done
I
it for
saw
3 years. You know.
No, I saw that. Oh, that's weird.
I don't know, you've
I-
come pretty close a couple of times, you know?
I got a bit drunk, but
Almost falling
I
on
blame
the
that on
floor. I
COVID.
remember
COVID turned the
You
world
did an
upside down.
anniversary for AIDSy, and you drank 2 drinks and got so drunk you had to shut off the stream after just 1 hour.
That
Yeah,
happened.
I saw that.
But that's
that.
also a learned thing. It's like, okay, if you feel like this, you need to stop because
Yeah, other than that, you do that. I said my dad, really drunk. And I'm thinking, what?
it
Yeah.
happens. You know, sometimes.
And, yeah, but my dad said, oh yeah, I was really drunk. You're gonna beer.
Beetlejuice,
Yeah.
Beetlejuice. That's another one I think you should see at the
Oh,
cinema.
yeah. Me, so look at that movie
That's
soon.
coming out in 2 weeks, though. That's not this week.
I
This
know.
week, Crow, next week,
Look
Beetlejuice.
at that.
Now,
And
I
if
bet
you get
you
another movie in, go see Afraid, which is that AI movie. It's a horror movie about AI.
Oh, okay.
It's so up Patty's alley. It's just, you
Yeah.
know, Pat loves those horror movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just betting Pat's
Yeah, I
going
know
to
what
really
I'm
like Beetlejuice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't think
I
these
know
reviews
that.
will be that good. I think I'll be too judgmental myself.
I think
I
Pat
don't know.
will
I don't know.
like
Look,
it.
Patty will
No, no,
like
no,
it because Patty loves horrors. You know, anything
Yeah.
that's a horror movie gets an instant 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
he gave
no,
that bloody Bear movie a 10 out of
Yeah.
10. You know,
Yeah.
Pat just likes
Toy
seeing
Bear,
people
what's
get
it called?
chopped up.
Imaginary, I think it was
Ha
called.
ha ha! No,
That's what. No, you liked Imaginary Friend, yeah, Pat. If
yeah.
Not
Yeah,
yet. No.
another
It
one.
was
You know
one
that.
movie. There's another movie called Imaginary.
oh, and it's a horror
It was
one.
a Blumfeld film about a toy bear.
Yeah.
Ah, saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know
okay,
you
you did
did.
see
Yeah,
that.
I saw that. I saw that
Because
on
you
work.
like that so much, I end up watching it. I also watched Nun
Ah.
2 and Nun 1.
Woo!
There's been a few movies I've watched because you said 10 out of 10.
Ah.
I
with
started
Angry.
watching
Angry
those
And I'll
Nun
go,
movies.
oh, I'll check it out. Like Dirty Deeds just recently.
Yeah. Oh, Dirty Deeds rocks. Yeah, I started watching one. I don't know if it was the first or second Nun movie.
Oh,
Oh,
you
there's
saw,
some good stuff in it.
you saw
Sorry, 1 second,
Bad
Angry.
Boys.
What was that,
Yeah.
Patty?
You saw Bad Boys.
Bad Boys.
Yeah,
Bad Boys was good, yeah.
yeah, I saw that this weekend.
Except I didn't like the ending when the woman wanted to get him to step out of the way so he could the daughter. You know the daughter? She's like, get out of the way so I can shoot this guy. You know?
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm
That's
like,
weird.
you're an idiot. Stop it. You know, the dude saved your daughter's life. Just shut up. You know?
Yeah, I haven't watched the newest one. Actually, it's just made me think maybe I'll watch it this weekend because I'm sure it's free
You're not
on the
gonna be
streaming.
blown away,
service.
but you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know, it's a
Yeah.
Bad Boys movie, and it's much more.
I saw
fun
that
than
this
Bad Boys. Number 3 felt like it was like 75% a Will Smith film.
Yeah,
You know, where like Martin Lawrence would come in for a quick cameo every now and then, and that's it. But this
Yeah.
one, number 4, felt like half and half.
yeah. I think most people thought 4 was better than 3.
Oh, way better. Yeah.
Yeah,
And the editing is so smooth. I must say,
Yeah.
that's what
All
stood
right.
out to me the most.
All right. You know the best movies?
best movies.
Yeah. Right here.
There you go. Show us something.
That one there.
People move
Oh,
forward.
you like the Minions?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw that
people move
weekend.
forward. That
I
had
saw
Will
that
Ferrell
weekend.
in it. That was pretty funny. Will Ferrell was very, very funny in that
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
Hey, my worker said, oh, that sucked. You're weird.
But
But-
I would
but Pat
say,
says good.
honestly, Inside Out 2 was better than Despicable Me 4.
I
I have
saw
to
that.
see. I have to see Inside Out too because everyone says it's fantastic. It's like
Yeah,
the
I
highest
saw
And
grossing
he's feeling a bit
Pixar film.
left behind because the last movie he saw was Barbie.
I saw that.
No,
I-
Furiosa.
Furiosa.
I
Furiosa was
yeah,
the last
yeah.
time I went to the cinema.
I know who on that. I know who on that. John Cena. Cena.
What?
John Cena. He's in
Oh yes, John
TV.
Cena. Yeah. But John
Yeah.
Cena
Oh,
was
yeah,
Ken.
from
Yeah,
Vacation
on
Friends.
that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw that. It's weird.
Have you seen Vacation Friends?
I haven't.
No.
I haven't tried.
What about Fast and Furious 10?
Hey,
No,
saw
no.
that.
He was really
saw-
good in that.
I saw 10. I saw
Have you seen Ricky Stenicki?
Yeah.
That was really funny. I like John Cena. He's a lot of fun in movies. You know, he brings them,
Yeah,
he really lightens them up. You know.
That's my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he brings
Yeah,
a
'cause
lot of
Pat's
the
got
same
wrestling
kind of vibe as The Rock does. You know, he
Yeah.
just lightens the movie up a lot. You know.
I had to walk now.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're talking.
I hate the
over
walk.
Angry. Sorry, Angry.
That's okay. We go wrestling. That's fine. I haven't watched Ricky Stenicki. I did watch the other one on Prime, Jackpot. It's John Cena
Oh
and
right, yes, I've been meaning to get
Aquafina?
around to that. I don't like
I
that,
saw that.
Asian woman. Her voice sounds like the nanny, Mr. Sheffield. You know,
she really does.
I saw
Now
that.
that you pointed out, she
I
really
saw that.
does.
I love Crazy Rich Asians. That was such a funny movie.
That's
but
such a good
She's
movie.
been overused ever since. She was the fox in Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
You know.
Saw that.
Yeah, I know you've seen it. Yeah, of course you've seen it.
Yeah.
He's been in so many movies lately.
Yeah.
It's Patty's birthday.
Oh,
today,
Biggie!
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, too many
Yeah.
movies. You know, she needs to
See what you
pace
think
out
of
her
Jackpot.
work and be able to pick better
But
projects.
you thought Ricky Stenicki was funny.
I'm a Farrelly Brothers fan. You know,
Yeah.
I love Dumb and
Oh,
Dumber.
I might
and
watch it
Singing
this
About
weekend.
Mary and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it follows into same with Champions. Have you seen Champions?
Oh, yes. Yes, I saw that.
Where it's a bunch of people with disabilities, you know, who play
Yeah, I saw-
basketball. And he's
Yeah,
the
I
coach.
saw. I saw that. That day. That day's
Beautiful film. It's really touching and sweet.
Yeah, that day, my worker's birthday.
Yeah.
I had a big surprise to my worker. I have the two tickets. See the
That's
Champions. Yeah.
yeah that.
Oh, that's nice.
And my worker though. What?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I watch all the Farrelly
Yeah,
Brothers
why?
movies, even if it's Peter or Barry. I think it is Barry Farrelly.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I just watch them all. I just like Farrelly Brothers.
Yeah,
Green
that's fair.
Book was another good one by them.
I
It's
still
about
remember when
race.
they kind of burst on the scene, like something about Mary. God, that movie was funny.
That was my introduction to Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
And the zip part at the start of the film.
Yeah. Oh my!
Yeah.
Again, that bit. I think I
Good.
sort of screamed out loud when they actually showed that. Like it was like, oh, but like when it's just left to your imagination, I was just kind of like, oh. But then when they actually showed, I think I screaed out loud.
Yeah, quick shot of the.
It was just a really quick shot, and I just went, oh no!
And he starts flicking up speed capsules and one of them lands into the old lady's drink, and she
Yeah.
starts vacuuming and picks up the couch with one hand while vacuuming under it. Oh,
Yeah.
just hilarious film. So
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, just a whole bunch of out of control stuff happens in that
Yeah,
movie.
really, really funny film. I didn't like Kingpin that much.
Sorry, what was that?
Okay, after Dumb and Dumber, their follower was Kingpin.
I was not big on Kingpin.
Neither
I
was
didn't hate it, but I wasn't big on it.
No, I almost close to hated it. I really did not like
Okay.
that film at all.
Speaking
Woody
of,
Harrelson and the Farrelly brothers have worked together multiple times since.
Yeah.
And then there was Shallow Hal that came out after that.
Shallow Hal was
Pretty
okay.
good.
Yeah,
Jack Black is always enjoyable.
yeah.
And then-
Speaking of things that only happened in Minecraft, I saw Dumb and Dumber in a cinema on acid, and it was. And the bit where
Was it
Jeff,
the uncensored version where he pushes him down on him?
yeah, the bit where Jeff Daniels has been dosed with laxative and is
the
out of
toilet,
control,
yeah.
shitting on the toilet at his girlfriend's place, who he's trying to impress. I literally fell out of my seat. I was laughing and in hysterics so much I fell out of my seat, and I was lying on the floor in the cinema, just laughing uncontrollably. I was just like, my God.
So
I
the
saw that.
Laserdisc of Dumb and Dumber is the uncensored, unrated version.
Yeah, it was released on
I
disc.
didn't think
Yeah,
about that when I showed the movie to my kids because I thought it was the same thing as the
Yeah.
cinema.
as the cinema release. Yeah.
Mm.
Ooh, that looks good. What's that?
What are they? Bubba?
They call them hamburger 12.
It looks nice. It looked really good.
That's mine.
Unless you're a vegetarian.
Oh yeah, but I'm not. So there you go.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah, no, neither. I couldn't. Not with hamburgers while existing. No.
I only think they might be dolphin burgers.
Yeah. So after Shallow Hal, they did that stupid one with Ben Stiller. That was a remake, The Heartbreak Kid.
Yeah,
I
and
was
they
not
kind of
a fan of
faded
that.
after
was
that.
really disappointing.
It's like for a couple of years they were on top of the world, and then they just
Yeah. For about
They were
three
just gone.
3 or 4 movies, they were really solid.
Yeah.
And Kingpin, although I'm not personally a fan, has become a cult hit.
Yeah,
Oh!
it had fans, but I
And
was
Bill
Yeah,
Murray
that-
was on top of his
the
game
best-
during that one.
You know,
What's that?
the
What's
best
that, Paddy?
stuff. You know, the best monies. This one.
What's that one?
Atlas.
Oh, that's right. Pat really liked Atlas.
I saw that. It's wicked. It's best.
Someone had to like it, is all I'm saying, Pat, because a lot of people said not good things about it, but I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah,
That's the
so
J-Lo. That's the
Okay,
J-Lo
PG-13.
movie.
Oh, Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
J-Lo Netflix movie.
Yep,
A
it's
brilliant
wicked.
mid-topic data analyst with a deep distrust of artificial intelligence joins a mission to capture.
It was
And again,
not favorably reviewed.
No, I don't have my phone, sweetheart. It's on charge. That's why I'm using the computer to talk to you tonight. And it's actually better than the phone, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, no, it's working well. It's working well.
Hmm.
Trying to think, because we don't, for whatever
Is my
reason, we
voice
don't
too
have
loud?
Safa tonight. I've been watching with Mrs. Angry this week. Well, we're watching older stuff. We started rewatching Mad Men because we actually never finished it. We got about halfway through the
great
second
ending.
last. Yeah, we got
Yeah, it's
about
worth
halfway
the
through the
ending,
second
yeah.
last
Yeah.
season, and I'd suggested, well, if we could just start with the second last season and ease in. And then when
Yeah.
we sat down to watch it, Mrs. Angry goes, "Why don't we just start from episode 1?" And I'm like, "I'm down. Let's watch it from episode 1."
Hmm.
So we've started rewatching Mad Men, but we also watched this series as a limited series called Feud.
My favorite season of Mad Men, before you jump on the next show, is the one where he starts dating that chick, the younger girl.
The French one?
The French chick, yes. And she introduces him to the Beatles and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's some really good stuff around there.
So
I
gorgeous.
saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Jeez.
That's pretty.
She stole the show from me. I was just
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
whole
no,
time.
that was a really good run, those episodes.
Oh
Yeah.
my
I
god,
saw that. It's wicked. I saw
But
that.
level of gorgeousness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, next show you watched?
So Feud was originally in Australia. It was originally on Foxtel and Binge, and there's a season 2 which was done a couple of years ago, which was about Truman Capote, and it's the only one that's on Foxtel. And we started watching that, and we stopped after 3 or 4 episodes because it was just kind of really repetitive. It was time jumping all over the place, but it just seemed to be really repetitive, and we got bored. And then I was flicking around stuff on Disney Plus, and I found the first series of Feud, which was about Joan Crawford and Betty Davis, is on Disney Plus. And we sat down and watched that over the last week or so, 8 episodes. Really good. Just like retrospective on mid-20th century Hollywood, and basically how evil and fucked up Hollywood is, particularly towards women.
So that's
And-
all covered in Feud.
Yeah, that's on Disney Plus. Feud, Bet and
Yeah,
Joan.
You saw
yeah.
this one.
What's that one? Oh, Day One, Quiet Place. Did you see that one, Pat?
Yeah, I saw that. It's wicked.
Not a quiet
Okay.
place fan. Yeah.
I
Okay.
saw that. Wicked.
I haven't watched.
Ooh,
Okay, so
happy.
that's the third Quiet Place movie, and I am quite tempted to watch it. I watched the original, and I didn't watch the sequel.
Yeah, so the one. This one, the other two. I saw that. It's
Yeah.
wicked.
I have to admit, I just got kind of frustrated with the idea these aliens who killed people by tracking noise. I found that a really annoying concept because I worked out a way to get them all in about 5 seconds. It's like, well, you go to one of those big sports stadiums and you play rock music through the speakers in the stadium. And when all the aliens converge on that because of the news, you just hit it with about 50 cruise missiles and, job done. But I am quite interested in seeing day one, actually, because I think showing like the moment of invasion is potentially quite good. But who knows?
Yeah, it was like the first Purge movie was really good because it explained all the backstory to it and stuff like that. Yeah.
I don't mind the Purge, and in fact, there's a Purge series on Prime, which I didn't finish watching, but I watched a couple of episodes.
The final Purge yet. I need to watch the final Purge still. Yeah.
And they just got more and more explicit with the politics as the Purge movies went along. It's just basically this is like awful rich people exploiting the underclass.
Yeah.
Which I quite liked when they got really graphic with the politics. And even, honestly, I loved the Rick and Morty Purge episode. It was hilarious.
What season was that?
It was like season 2. It was a very early one where they land on a planet somewhere and stuff starts happening and Rick's really excited. Holy crap, Morty, it's a Purge planet. They do a Purge here. Let's join in. and it's that classic one where Morty tries to be moral and fucks everything up, whereas Rick's just like, it's a Purge planet, Morty, let's join in. And I love it when Morty tries to be moral but ruins everything. But I have to admit, I still have a weakness for Rick and Morty. Oh, I've got to watch. There's a new season of Solar Opposites is about to come out, I think, and I quite like that.
Oh, you like that one, did you?
I like Solar Opposites.
I've been meaning to get around that. Yeah.
I think it's really fun. Like what they did, because that was another Dan Harmon, Justin Roiland one, and of course, then it all came out that Justin Roiland was a serial creep and predator, and no one wants. Right. And apparently, he's also just not a nice person. And it feels like a lot of people use the fact that he was a serial groomer and abuser. It's almost like they use that as an excuse not to work with him because, like, no one actually likes him. But it's
what, would he just poke fun at everybody? Would he, or something like that? Yeah.
Well, he was just a shithead, from what people saying. Like, but so like on Rick and Morty, they just got other voice actors who could do the voices convincingly. On Solar Opposites, they just changed the alien that he was the voice to someone who's English, and it was just like, oh, something's happened to my voice box, and now I talk like this. And now he talks with an English.
Yeah.
And he even said, like, oh, and chronotons have infected my voice box, so whenever we remember anything from the past, I'll sound like this as well. And they, it's like Rick and Morty, they just went, let's get a voice actor who sounds the same. Solar Opposites, they just went, let's just lean into it and do a voice that's completely unrelated to his old voice and come up with some dumb sci-fi reason for the voice change. It's just,
that's brilliant.
It was so silly, and just because they leaned into how silly it was just like, and because it's not just English accent, he uses English slang as well, like he says bollocks and whatnot. But apparently, people just don't like Justin Roiland. He's just apparently a shithead. So they all got to say, we're not working with him anymore because he's a groomer and a sexual predator, and fuck that guy. And subtext, we actually just don't like him very much. But now we have a publicly credible reason to dump him.
Mega Leech has been busy with the memes. We've got some TikTok.
Oh, has he? I haven't seen. What's he been posting?
Dr. Abigail. Yeah, you can't play them because they're TikTok videos. You don't want to get,
I don't want to get pinged.
No, but
Oh yeah, no, I meant to watch those
I
today
don't
and I forgot.
I always check them out every day, because there's so many good
Ah!
ones on this. This is the
Yeah,
best place to find memes. Is your memes channel?
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
My one I
my
posted
TikTok.
was how to get your next refund when Oasis cancel their.
oh my
concert.
god, that cracked me up. That one you posted, an advanced article on how to get a refund when Oasis
When
inevitably
Oasis
cancel
do
their
it, 'cause
concert.
you know they're going to break up again.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
that cracked me up. That was
So,
really
so
good. That one.
my TikTok.
Yeah, but see, I like your TikTok, Pat, but I can't play them on the
You
stream
can't
because
play
there's
TikTok
music
on
on them.
YouTube, otherwise you get violated with a warning. Yeah.
But apparently I can on
I know
Twitch.
that.
Like, God, every now and then I'm really tempted to just be a Twitch streamer because you can get away with freaking
I
murder
know you
on
can get away with
Twitch.
murder on Twitch. Especially there's another group called Kick,
Don't know one.
and Kick you can go around saying the C virus is fake and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like full blown. You can go nuts with what you want to say.
Yeah.
No
But-
one
but-
will come at you at all.
But people on
Because
Twitch just play
really
music on their
advertising
streams.
I've done that.
Yeah, people on Twitch play music and they just play a whole bunch of friggin' TikTok videos and do reaction. Actually, well, on this stream the other night when I got bored, I was actually going on Twitch and putting on like ASMR channels and stuff, and I don't know, I was finding them I find the ASMR channels really entertaining and amusing. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, look on TikTok. I don't know TikTok.
Moist
Yeah.
fingers in the ears of that microphone.
Yeah, that stereo thing with the ears on each end and making squelchy noises. It's so funny. I just find it so amusing. And yes, EOR, the Gallagher brothers have made up after 20 years or 30 years or whatever the hell it was.
Well, my opinion is they're getting old, so they're probably
It's for their
realising
retirement
there's no point
fund.
fighting about this kind of crappy shit.
Yeah.
So,
A reformation tour doing they could literally make millions of pounds by doing that.
oh yeah, absolutely, especially after so long,
Yeah. So it's literally just like, dude, do you want to retire comfortably? Just do this. Tolerate each other for 6 weeks or 6 months, however many
Yeah,
shows
6
you're going to do.
Yeah.
And extra millions of pounds in your retirement fund. What's not to love? But yeah, it's pretty funny, like, because they were so big at one point, and then they just broke down because Noel and Liam had such an extreme fight they couldn't stand to be around each other, and so they went from being one of the biggest bands around to not existing anymore. So that's pretty full on. But I guess that's what personalities are like.
And the guy from Blur went on and did Gorillaz instead, and absolutely kicked it out of the park with that band.
But how amazing are Gorillaz? It was just like the weird
I love
people from
Gorillaz.
people
I
from a
own all
couple
the
of
best
bands
CDs. I love Gorillaz.
teamed up with an animator and created
With
this
his
whole
Tank Girl.
entity.
Hmm.
Yeah. Jamie, what's his name?
That one, yeah.
And they somehow became really big. This
Jamie
fictional
Stewart.
band, and it was just like, man.
Yeah. Every album there's always at least half an album of magnificent material and half an album of what the heck have you done here? What the
Yeah, well, because they literally do whatever they want.
Some
So yeah,
people, that's the best part, because they love the really trippy stuff,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but yeah, they do whatever they want basically. So, but yeah, just creating that fictional cartoon band was such a wild idea. And
Who's your favourite band, Paddy?
Mine, Eminem.
Oh, yeah,
Yo, Eminem, nice.
what about a band?
Bane,
Metallica? Akadaka?
Rain Day.
Green Day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, those are good choices.
Yeah.
I don't say because Eminem's the most famous white rapper, but
I want a syringe of that for Christmas.
this one, oh man, this stuff is good.
That looks so
Oh no,
good.
well, we don't have to rely on syringes because in the Prime Day sales, I bought a bunch of those little pouches.
Yeah, but that's too much. We just need like syringes, the perfect
No,
amount.
I'll
for
just put
little
I'll just
mini
put 30
shot
mils.
glasses for me and so
Put
forth,
30
yeah.
mils in a pouch.
Yeah, so
I'm not gonna
we,
fill
you
the
know,
pouch.
when you do your
That's way
little
too
mini
much.
shots, you don't do a full shot, right?
Yeah, but just put a shot in them, like 30 mils.
Hmm.
Was that Wonderwall was the theme for Noblesse Oblige Enemy? There you go. I don't know that. Okay. I was going to throw in, even though Eminem's the most famous white rapper, but the white rapper who has the most credibility in hip hop circles is LP from what was it? Why am I going blank? Run the Jewels.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
I was going blank. I was going like
Yeah,
it's
right now,
LP, Killer Mike,
Boys.
Run the Jewels.
Oh, Run the Jewels. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that's Killer Mike and LP. LP's probably the white rapper who has the most credibility in the hip hop world. The hip hop world doesn't hate Eminem. They don't. But and I always love the probably it's like the thing where a lot of people know Run the Jewels, and it's not even really Run the Jewels track. It's a DJ Shadow with Run the Jewels. Nobody Speak. I just love the clip. If you've never seen it, it's like the United Nations with these angry old white guys lip syncing to a rap diss track, and one of them in particular, he's just like this sort of really angry old man with these lines. I went, yeah, that's what I want to look like as an old man. I want to have all these really angry lines in my face. And it's just and it's just so funny because it's these old white guys doing these rap diss lines like, picture this, I'm a bag of dicks, stick me to your lips.
Well, because Vanilla Sky had a whole bunch of Sigalois.
I love Sigur.
Who plays
Yeah,
the
yeah.
guitar with a violin bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
I saw
so
them
on
in
TikTok.
2005, and it was mind-bending.
Yeah.
One of my favorite concerts I've ever seen.
Yeah. No, I like them.
Yeah, so I ended up watching a bunch of Sigur Rós songs today. But because it was all 2001 movies today as well, we did
Okay.
we did Vanilla Sky, we did what was the third one we did? Sorry, okay, hang on. I'm gonna cheat and look at my diary.
I say a book.
Novocaine with Steve Martin was the third film we did.
Oh, I don't know that
And
one.
that's Helen Bonham Carter
Okay.
and Steve Martin and Laura Dern
Wow, what a cast.
and Kevin Bacon. Good little film. It's a mystery kind of murder mystery film that kind of keeps tipping the water into the other cup. You know, it makes you go, oh what, you know.
All right, 2001 movie. Dentist finds himself a murder suspect after a sexy patient seduces him, steals all the drugs from his practice. That's
One
just
you
this
would like
amazing
called,
cast, and I'm completely unfamiliar with this movie.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, same. I just had the DVD. I bought the DVD, and it's been sitting on the computer for a while.
Wow.
And
Okay.
I'm like thinking, you know, of course, with Steve Martin as a dentist, you know,
Little
Where
Shop
your
of
head
Horrors.
goes straight, you'll be a dentist. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other 2001 movie we did today was What's the Worst That Could Happen, which is Danny DeVito and who's the guy from Blue Streak? Martin Lawrence.
Yeah. I'm at least
Talk about
vaguely
that.
familiar with
Yeah.
that. I don't think I ever saw it, but I'm at least
You
vaguely
don't need
familiar
to.
with
You
that.
don't. I don't recommend it at all. That was a 2-star film.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't recommend that one. It was just a silly, dumb comedy.
Okay.
Yeah, but a comedy I did enjoy a lot was Melissa McCarthy. You know the Melissa McCarthy. She's a big girl, very funny.
Yeah, I know who she is. Yeah.
And she did a movie with Jason Statham, and it's called Spy.
Yes. No, I did see that. That was
a lot
funny. That was really silly. I really
That was
enjoyed.
a really fun movie.
They leaned into the silly on that one.
Another one that blew me away because I was like, oh, what's this cast? Was Don't Think Twice.
Okay.
It was about a improv stand-up group. that's
Okay.
losing their venue, and one of them gets famous and stuff like that. And it has Keegan Michael Key, Gillian Jacobs from Community, Kate
Oh, yeah.
Moody, who from Hall and Oates, Mike Bibliga.
Oh yeah, Mike. I'm looking it up. Mike Birbiglia wrote and directed it as well.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
he's
Okay,
funny.
that's
Mike
great.
Birbiglia is funny.
Yeah, no, it's a really cool film, really clever.
Watch any of his specials.
It
He's
wasn't as
really
funny
funny.
as I was expecting it to be. I was expecting a comedy, like the Keanu film that Michael Key did. Get Keanu.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh
was
yes,
just
was it a dog or a cat?
It was a cat. It was
a cat called Keanu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was called Keanu. Yeah, and it side splitting humor.
Yeah.
When
Good
he
movie.
shows all the hitmen about George Michael, and they're all sitting in the car listening to George Michael, thinking he's black.
Yes.
Just so funny, such a funny movie, that one. Anyway, I really like Keegan Michael Key. I think he's a really funny actor.
So do I. I think he's great.
And I was expecting humor when I watched this, but it's not. It's a really serious, deep, lovely film, about your friends making it where you didn't, and stuff like that,
Yeah.
That was some good stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Does sound like
And
it
What
was
We
good.
Do in the Shadows, but we talked about that the other day, and that was
the best.
side
I mean,
splitting
honestly,
funny.
the
I was
stuff they did.
crying for
Yeah.
2 hours of laughing,
Have you watched any of the series? What We Do in
No,
the
no,
Shadows?
I'm going to get it.
Okay.
I'm going to get my hands on it somehow. Yeah.
Completely different. It's all these vampires in America, in fact, on Manhattan Island. It's a completely different cast. But again, it's vampire housemates.
Oh, so
And
it's
they're from
not in
diff-
New Zealand.
No, they're on Manhattan Island.
Okay. Yeah.
And you've got one is English and two are European, and they're like very old European vampires. And it's just funny. It's kind of different to the movie, but it's got all the sensibilities of the movie.
Well, one of the
And there's like
appeals
4 or 5
of
seasons
the
of it.
movie was the fact they were in New Zealand, and I felt like
Yes.
I really related it a lot with the humor because it was filmed in New Zealand.
Yeah. And if you want New Zealand, Wellington Paranormal. Have you seen that?
Have you seen Uproar?
I haven't. I've been meaning to watch that
That's
because
the
that's
kid from
like free on
Deadpool 2.
streaming now.
You know the big fat kid from Deadpool? 2?
Yeah. And it's about
Such a good
apartheid
actor.
rugby and all
Yeah.
that sort of stuff.
What's your one's called? Wellington.
Paranormal.
Oh, it's a series.
Yeah, it's a series. And there's 3 seasons, I think. You remember the cops? who
TV
went-
shows are so hard to find on Blu-ray, though.
Yeah. The cops who go into the vampire house when there are like bodies and they're going down to the cellar. It's like when the old vampire's being killed by the vampire hunter. So they've killed the vampire hunter and the really old, like,
and they don't
Nosferatu.
see it. Yeah,
And they hypnotize him, saying you don't see anything. Wellington Paranormal is
What
those
is
two.
that? Oh, I spoke a lot.
It's those two cops, and they get sent to investigate all these paranormal happenings around Wellington, New Zealand.
Oh, you're
It's
kidding, really?
fucking hilarious. It's so fucking funny.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to track that down on DVD. Yeah.
And their sergeant is this big Maori guy who's a real believer, and he just keeps coming up with files with just crazy shit, and he sends those two out to investigate it. Even if you sail the Pirate Bay to get it, you get it. It's
All right, I'm going to leave this coffee cup in charge, and I'm going to go to the toilet. Excuse me, please.
that's fair.
Yeah, for
That's
down.
absolutely fair.
Even though you can't see the coffee cup.
Oh, EOR. Just search for it. Uproar is a movie that came out about a year ago, certainly in the last year. It's got the kid who was in Hunt for the Wilder People and Deadpool 2. And it's a period piece, I think set like in the 80s when apartheid was still a thing and rugby was really big in New Zealand and there were these Springbok tours. Okay, so apparently it's time to get up and go to the loo or something. Pat's doing it too. Wellington Paranormal, there's 2 or 3 seasons of Wellington Paranormal, and that's from a few years ago. I thought you were doing the same as Strictly Sega, Pat. You're going off to the loo or something. No, you're just stretching. Just stretching. That's fair.
Another really good one with that kid from Deadpool is Search for the Wildebeest.
Oh, no, Hunt for the Wilder People.
Hunt for Wilder People, sorry, yeah.
They added that to Netflix not long ago. Very good movie. Sam Neill is brilliant in that.
Another good too. Yep, no worries.
Yeah. It was essentially Hunt for the Wilder People is what got him the role in Deadpool 2.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, was it? Okay, because I've seen him in other things as well. Like, there was the commercial that he did for Lynx.
Yes, he did a few ads as well. Yes.
But something
But
else.
Hunt for
he did.
the Wilder People was his breakthrough, and that got him cast in Deadpool 2. And yeah, the most recent thing he's done is Uproar.
Timer, Sophie.
Hmm?
Julian Dennison.
He's good.
Yeah, Godzilla versus Kong. And yeah, you're right. It was. It would have been
Yeah.
Ice of the Water People.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that. That's
All right, I'm
wicked.
gonna go outside and get ice.
That's okay. Go to guys. Oh, Pat, if you want, there's an actual Japanese Godzilla movie called I think it's called Godzilla Zero. Let me
Yeah,
double
I
check.
saw that.
Did you see Godzilla Zero?
Yeah.
It was really good.
It's 10-10.
It was really good. -1. Godzilla -1.
I saw a
like only
cat.
came out like a year or two ago. So if you haven't seen it, watch Godzilla -1. It's really good. Just like a really well-made Godzilla film.
Yeah, and won an Oscar for special effects.
And the effects are really good. It's set sort of late World War II and continues post World War II Japan. It's just really good, and just because it's got really good characters and builds emotion, but also the effects are great, and the Godzilla in it is really good. Just like attacking cities and whatnot. Very cool. Definitely worth watching. Godzilla -1.
I saw a cat.
See the cat? Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Cat there.
I did. What are you pointing at? You're pointing at the cat.
Yeah, a cat.
And it's definitely worth pointing at the cat. Definitely.
they're good.
Um,
Yeah, you're getting a good view into our lounge room here, aren't you?
yeah, it's pretty good. I'm trying to think. Okay, right. I'm just going to think because we were talking about Netflix movies, and I'm just thinking, what shows up if I search Netflix movies? The Union. Okay, everyone trashed The Union. I don't know if it's any good, but didn't get Hitman. Okay, that was one from not long ago that I quite liked.
I saw that.
That was pretty cool. Yeah,
I thought Hitman was pretty good. Yeah.
didn't blow me away, but it was pretty good.
No, it was entertaining. Not the greatest thing ever.
What have I watched lately? I'll go back to my diary.
Oh God! I still haven't watched, but I want to watch that recent Adam Sandler one, Spaceman. I want to watch that.
Oh, I didn't know he did a recent one like that. Yeah,
It came out like in the last couple of months, and it's from what I've seen from the trailers. It's a guy who's alone in space on a space station, and he's either coming into contact with an alien or going crazy. And I'm really intrigued to find out which is it. He's either going crazy and imagining that he's interacting with an alien, or he's actually coming into contact with an alien. Oh, you made another one of those drinks.
What was that? Sorry.
Sorry, no, I was just saying that I noticed you made another one of those drinks.
Yes, this one's got a bit more golden passionate this time,
Yeah.
and it you don't even notice the alcohol, you know.
Oh, which I love. B, super dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah, really got drunk, man.
The lowest rating this week, Your Lucky Day, which was that dude from Abigail. You've seen Abigail, haven't you, Patty?
Yeah.
The little ballerina girl that's a vampire.
Yeah. I saw that. It's wicked. It's the
Right.
best.
So
I saw that. It's wicked.
there was a guy in that. I think his name was I think it's Sterling. No.
Okay, I'm gonna go on a couple. I'm going to couple and see if you watched them. I think you told me you watched this after I mentioned it. Confess Fletch with John Hamm.
Oh yeah. See, I saw that way before we talked about it. Yeah.
Oh, you talked before we talked about it. Okay.
Yeah, John Hamm, the John Hamm one. And
Yeah,
we talked about
I
how
didn't
John
know that.
Hamm never really feels
Yeah.
like he's anything but Donald Draper.
Yeah. I quite like that. How about Guns Akimbo?
Oh yeah, I again another one years ago. Again, another character you never see anyone besides Harry Potter.
Yes, it's Daniel
Harry Potter with
Radcliffe.
guns on his hands, you know.
Yeah, and I reckon for me that movie got about 75% of the way there. Like,
Yeah,
I
just need a pinch more.
yeah,
flour.
it was like 3/4 of the way to being great. It wasn't bad. It was entertaining to watch, but I thought, oh, this is so close to being an epic classic movie, and it doesn't quite get there.
So yeah, the guy from Abigail and Your Lucky Day did the voice in the Garfield movie as well. He overdosed on heroin.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, just like during the writer's strike.
Okay.
You know, the
Damn.
actors' strike, the writer's strike.
Oh.
Yeah,
Damn.
so that movie, Your Lucky Day, got a special exception to the writer's strike promotion.
Okay.
So
Because the guy was
all
dead.
films that they were allowed to promote because it was his last film, you know.
I don't know.
Yeah, Abigail was kicking ass though. That's such a good film, Abigail. The bit
Yeah, I
where she's
saw that.
in the elevator and she's like, "If you let me out, I'll let one of you live." You know.
Yeah, I saw that. It's wicked. It's the best.
Yeah, really cool film, man. Yeah.
The man gonna attack The girl tell man, that.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah.
Get in the
I
face.
was just about to say the exact same bit you just said. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wicked.
Again,
Do that.
speaking of Netflix films, did you see The Killer? David Fincher directed, Michael Fassbender.
Yes. When he misses at the start, right?
Yeah,
And then the whole movie is him chasing after because they.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that's such a good film and so detailed. You know, like
Yeah.
a lot of people wrote it off as it's just another kind of blockbuster film, but when you watch it the second time, there's so much detail going on there. It's beautiful.
Well, and the details there because the character's obviously on the autism spectrum as well, and he's
Yeah,
very
because of the
detail
counting.
oriented.
Yes, because the counting, right?
Yeah, yeah. But that was not bad. Yeah.
Are we going through Netflix movies still?
I was literally just looking at seeing what we could come up with from Netflix movies. What else? Okay, no, just weird stuff showing up that might be on Netflix but isn't a Netflix movie.
Yeah. You got to write "made by Netflix."
Oh God, I was thinking, what was that one with Chris Hemsworth, Extraction and Extraction 2? Did you watch either of those?
Did you? I did not get. I thought that was. See, that's the one thing with Netflix is a lot of the films feel like they're a bit rushed when they're getting made.
Yeah.
And Extraction was a great example of that. Just not quite feeling done. You know, like
Yeah.
it needed one more brush through with the script. You know.
Yeah. And did you see Extraction 2?
I haven't yet because number one was so crap. Same with
Yeah.
Code. That Code, the one where everyone the dude that had the electric fingers. That was a
Oh,
Netflix movie as well.
I feel like I know what you're talking about. But what cracked me up is because they clearly killed the Chris Hemsworth character at the end of Extraction, and then they decided they were making another one, so they come up with How He Survived, and it's right up there with Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Somehow Palpatine returned. Somehow Chris Hemsworth character's not dead.
You know the best movies? This one. I saw
What's Pat's best movie?
that one.
Oh, Alien Romulus. I've heard that is
I
actually
saw
really
that.
You
good.
were saying that was good. Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I've heard it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. It's best.
Oh wow, it's after, I didn't even realize we're so into this. I didn't even realize it was after 10.
Oh God.
Yeah,
goodness, okay. All right. No, everybody.
Bye bye.
It's Nine Eyes.
Thank you for having me on, Angry.
Thanks for joining, and happy birthday again to you, Pat.
Yeah, happy
Oh,
birthday,
thank
buddy. Cheers, buddy.
Thank you.
So
And many more.
everyone have fun. If you're around tomorrow night, see you then.
That's it.
The